But let me at the same time signal out our estimated ambassador to the United States, um, Doctor, for your presence and support. To the representative of the mayor's office, it's an honor to have you here, Mr. Kamara. And of course, to the president and leadership of LIMU, former presidents of LIMU, and all other members of the leadership, to our movie directors and producers, actors, actresses, lovers of the movie union. It is a great day today that we celebrate 18 years of ups and downs, 18 years of uncertainties, 18 years of crying for support, 18 years of struggle. And it's an honor, it's a great day because within those 18 years of difficulties and all of the challenges mentioned, all of us will agree there has been some progress. That the movie union, by the day, even the equipment we use is far better than before. So we owe it to ourselves to still say congratulations, and we have something to celebrate. This year, we are going to run with an idea that should serve as the driving force to producing the kind of movie industry we want in Liberia. We are going to steadfastly pursue the cause of establishing a National Institute for Performing Arts. In any country that ever experienced some semblance of success in the movie industry, they provided the tools for the actors and those involved in the movie sector to excel. And what are the tools? The first and foremost tool is knowledge, skills acquisition. How can you expect to have a movie with good sound but we don't train sound engineers? Post-production. How do we expect good lighting if we don't train them? How do we expect good actors, actresses, if we don't have the drama classes to help them understand how to conduct themselves, how to act, how to appear, how to talk, sing, cry, dramatize? And we will do this without any apology, because this Institute of Performing Arts is not for President Eddie Gibson, it's for Liberia and succeeding generation. It's not for John Balud as board chair, it's not for any member of the board. I'm sorry, my dear sister, please let me recognize you in a special way and also acknowledge the passing of our dear board member and sister and supporter, my dear. So, we started the discussion, we created this idea, and we're going to run with it. At the same time, today, we are having a milestone achievement of the new LIMU website that should be able to catalog everything that everyone would like to know about LIMU. And at the same time, launch the LIMU Cinema Store. These are all great ideas of the new leadership. Mr. Eddie Gibson, congratulations for that. For you and your team, and for all those who supported and worked towards bringing this to fruition. But let me say this, as we pursue the National Institute of Performing Arts, as we launch these great milestone achievements today, I will also say today that the new strategy in this year, from the board to the leadership in moving our movie industry forward, will not be from the top. As we are working from the top to provide all of these things, from the success made by you, directors, producers, actors, and all the stakeholders on your own without any support, by the achievements we've seen, I can proudly say that the new strategy will be to have those outstanding movie directors and producers and writers. Your quality of movie, once it reaches that standard that you are so convinced about, bring it to the attention of Limo leadership. Let us have a meeting with the board and the leadership so that we can give that kind of support to the one very good, outstanding movies and make them example for what Liberian movies represent today. You will be what is called a trailblazer. You will set the trail ablaze and everyone else will see and follow. So if you just have a beautiful story, even if you don't have the money for it, bring it to the leadership. Let us assess it. Let us look at it. Let us check the originality. And let's see how we can muster all of our support to give, even if it's just 3 movies, let them be the movie that can compete anywhere in the world within our limitations. So for all the stakeholders and all of those invited guests, for those who attended and those who are not here, if you're listening to what we're saying today and following us, we want to let the government know that this limo, this movie industry, is first and foremost a responsibility of government to create the body and the means by which we can showcase the natural heritage of our country, the culture, and stories. We can't continue to just flip from channel to channel to admire nations' stories from around the world. We can't be spectators even to the level of movies. We've been colonized in many fronts. It's time to decolonize the movie sector of Liberia and let our stories be heard and extended to other. So on this note, we call on the President of the Republic, Dr. George Manawia, to please pay attention. How many members do we have practicing movies in this country? Can anybody say? How many thousands and tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands? We call on the President of the Republic to please pay attention to this sector. Not everybody will be doctors and engineers. God gave each and every one of us our natural talent to contribute to the growth of our country. Government's responsibility is to create the environment that we can develop what God gave us to be able to level that we can develop the country. So if you're clapping for all these big stars around the world, Denzel Washington was nothing if he didn't have training. You understand me? So we have great men and women here, and it's left to you, Mr. President, to make this a priority in your government. For too long, the movie union has been dragging, struggling, as though they have no one. But I'm here to say that this union has a president who loves the art, who loves the culture, who loves entertainment, and who loves the young people. And if that's the case, Mr. President, take charge of the union and provide the support that it deserves. I call on the Minister of Information, Culture, and Tourism, That ministry is not only about debunking political news. It's not a propaganda machinery alone. It's called a ministry of culture, information, culture, and tourism. The movie is locked into two of those major components of that ministry: culture and tourism. So to not pay attention to the cultural aspect of this country and the tourism aspect of this country is to abandon maybe 60 to 7%, 70% of your responsibility. So I called on the Minister of Information, Culture, and Tourism, somebody that I can publicly say has been very supportive. Mr. Gibson, the president, and I have met with him more than once. He has, in his own way, reached out to help the union. And he has promised to do more. We're challenging him to do what is expected of him. And this is not a personal appeal. It's an official appeal. Because Limu is an entity of the state. The ministry is an entity of the state. The minister is an employee of the state. The government is an employee of the people. So it's nothing personal. So we admonish him to continue to do the right thing and ask him to please take the time to advise the government in taking seriously Limu's approach. On this 18th anniversary, we equally launched a strong appeal to corporate Liberia. Movies without sponsorship will not go anywhere, even in the United States. Just look at all the acknowledgement, you see that. There are a lot of advertisements and publicity that go through the movies that some of you don't even notice because it's kind of shrewd, kind of indirectly, placed. But we have corporate Liberia. We have business people who are making money under this country. It is time for them to give back. It is time for them to support what the young people are involved in. It is time for them to support what will enhance the cultural acknowledgement of our country and tourism. So on this note, we call on the strong partnership of government, private sector, and all other international partners, people of goodwill, to join hands and together we can achieve. A few years ago when I was in the Senate, we put the entertainment sector into the budget for the first time. We had put a total of almost $250,000. $100,000 for Limu, and $150,000 for the collective society. When I left, it started to reduce. Today, it's not there. As a former senator, I speak directly to my colleagues in the legislature today. It is a challenge for you to put back in the budget what was rightfully placed to support that which you promised to support. Each senator or representative represent the people, their cultural heritage, their aspirations, hopes, and dreams. It's not asking for too much. We spend millions of dollars on vehicles. We spend millions of dollars on other things. Don't take away $200,000, $300,000 for something that represents tens and tens of thousands of people who want to become somebody also in this country. On this 18th anniversary, let us look back with pride that despite the challenges, the difficulties, we have come thus far. We have some people who were very young in this, and they're all getting older, but we still see them there because of the love for this Limu and the movies of their country. With God on our side, we will get there. And don't forget, united we stand, divided we fall. God bless you. Thank you.